Hi everyone, welcome to LIMC podcast, the show where we dive deep into the minds of real leaders and unveil their inspiring stories. I'm Sakshi Gupta, and on the show today, how the startup founder Shine Gopal acted up and pivoted his way into Imark Valley, an innovation village. Hi sir, welcome. Can you express how are you feeling to be the called a serial entrepreneur or thing like that?
Ah, entrepreneurship is, as everyone say, it's a journey. You keep on learning new things, new opportunities, new challenges. So it's not like a race actually. It's actually to express yourself in various forms and the way you see opportunities and how you try make it happen. How you can coordinate with people, how you can create value, and and of course some profits out of it. So that's that's all about entrepreneurship. But moreover, I uh, from the age of 21, I was in a business. Like I started my first business when I was 21, 22 years old. So it's kind of it was my life. Like I've been always been an entrepreneur, and doing many things, different projects in India, in abroad, all sort of like. I always wanted to try things. It's not just like um, mm, uh, you know opportunist, but it's just like trying to see more, explore more things, learn new things, meet new people, and and at the same time develop something which creates value to people's lives. So that is my journey. That was my journey, in fact.
Okay, so you just now mentioned that was like entrepreneurship is something you wanted to do from childhood. So like how did you got into that? Because like Indians or anything, we have that mindset that you should be a doctor, engineer or something like that. So how did you got into that?
Good question. Well, I knew that I am unemployable. First thing. so, yeah. To start off with, basically, at the young age after my college, I wanted to explore things. So I started traveling from one city to another in India, of course. From I've been from Kerala, and I moved to Mumbai, then to Bangalore. So I just wanted to explore what's happening, and then I knew that my calling is to do something of my own rather than working for someone. But that was a mistake actually. I could have worked for somebody, learn more things, and then I made a lot of mistakes in the early age of, I mean, early time of my career, like a lot of mistakes, in fact. So it was a learning journey. I mean, it was a journey where there's a lot of learning, and but I always knew that I wanted to do something creative, something gives me happiness end of the day, rather than the 9 to 5 thing. I'm not into that. I want to always do something on my own, and something creative and so on. So that's why I chose entrepreneurship. In fact, nobody at home, my parents and everyone, they are all working people, so they were not very happy that I chose this way. Chose and they were not very keen. But slowly, when my businesses started growing, and then they have to admit, they have to accept, and so on. So it was like it's okay. The same story of any entrepreneurs.
Okay. Okay, great to know that. So like that's really very, you can say something which I have heard for the first time because at the age of 22, you are like you're starting the business, and I am also 22 right now. So like it it is something very new for me. So like what has been your success mantra for IMARC Global, IMARC Valley? Like how have you reached here? Because you have started a lot of companies, right? Like we have discussed about this. So what has been your success mantra that you have reached to this point? I'm a global sort of thing.
Well, business is all about relationship.
Yeah.
It's all about relationship. How do you handle your clients? How do you handle your employees, your partners, your associates, your vendors, your suppliers, or whatever, and your banks or your investors. So it's all about you know building long lasting relationship with them. That is the first point as far as I'm concerned. Or it's all about building relationship. And business may change. In the first, one business may last for 5 years, and after that it becomes stale. Then you move on to another business. Some business succeed, some business fail. That is the story of serial. And then you keep on doing things. One thing is, the relationship which you create with people, that will remain there. Of course, you come across all, the world is like a forest, and you see all type of animals in business. There are hyenas, there are monkeys, people are like that. You see, there are
Right.
there are tigers, there are leopards, there are so many type of people you come across. So it's all about how you can tackle them, how you can learn them, you can understand them, and then move accordingly. So that was always people dealing with and keeping yourself safe. And that was always my success mantra, you can say.
Okay. So, like, we have discussed about Imark Valley, right? So, what actually, or Imark Global, so what actually your vision is about Imark Global?
I'm a Global is basically a venture development company. I've been helping governments and organizations to build up build companies like innovation centers, industrial parks, startup ventures, and so on. So I work with many, many, many organizations and governments in India and abroad. The IMARC Ventures is all about creating new ventures, helping organizations and businesses and governments to create new ventures. So that was yeah, that is what IMARC used to do for years. And now this Imark Valley is our ecosystem. In the rural part of Kerala, we bought a mountain during the COVID times, and we have an innovation center here. We have facility for people, entrepreneurs or innovators or thought leaders to come and stay in a naturalistic environment where they can, we can conduct events, activities, some sort of personal development stuffs where people can come and it's a nature. You can see that I'm on the top of the hill, sitting down here. I can see. I mean, you can see people coming in. They are working together, and I also
That,
yeah, I also support organizations to grow global to many markets, because since of my experience with many countries, I help organizations to grow, and I support them, find them funders or technology partners and whatever. So that is what I do now.
okay, that's really great thing. Like, just now you said that you are on the top of a hill and you can see a lot of people working. Like, I can just imagine that how, peaceful it must be.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So, if you had to give a, advice to a budding entrepreneur, what would it be? Like, how would you advise a budding entrepreneur? What will be your advices through your experiences?
That is a very, very, very broad thing.
Oh, okay.
First thing is to build relationship. The key for success is relationship. Relationship, make new contacts and network. Your network is your net worth. So keep on creating relationship, meeting people, connecting, collaborating, and learning, growing. So these are the things one need to do. Ideas comes and goes, businesses comes and goes, technology comes and goes, but a person will never change. So relationship is the the people, your skill with people, and how you handle people, no matter if it's a CEO or a a CXO level person or a manager level person, or whoever employee, whoever you deal with. It's all about how you create value. Is That's the main point.
Okay. Okay, so like, would you let us know more about what, how you get the funders or how you can help? other entrepreneurs or other startups, to get there globally? Like you said that you are connected with the government and all. So, like, how can you give just a gist for it?
Well, we are connected with we have a network of investors in India and abroad. So what we do
Okay.
is, we focus on sustainable businesses which are impact oriented, sustainable ventures, organizations which have innovative ideas or products, and they are looking for growth. Yes, then we can take them to some investors of ours who we present them, we support them, and then obviously if the idea is good and the valuation is correct, then they could get funding. So funding,
Okay.
it's not like the olden days. It's very tough these days to get funders,
Correct.
because yeah. So most of the companies in India, basically their valuation is coming down 70% after they get the funding. So the funders are a little worried these days, about so funding is not that easy as the olden days now. They're very very choosy and picky. So yeah.
Okay, so this was it, sir. And like, can you explain more about, what views or what all things you include on Imark Global or Imark Valley which you are developing? So you just told that there is, wildlife sort of thing, and you'll be living in a forest and all. So can you just explain that more?
Yeah. Let me show you something first. So can you see the
Okay.
mountains? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That is really very beautiful plus peaceful. Like nowadays, people want these kind of things.
So this is Imark Valley. This entire area is Imark Valley,
Okay.
right? So we have, as I mentioned, innovation center. There is a co-living, co-working space where people can work together, live. There is a restaurant there. There is a forest there. People can go for a walk in the forest. Or we have a space where they can walk. We can trek in the morning and go to the top of the hill and they can meditate. So, so, so that is what
That really sounds very, like just let's just go there. Let's just live for a while there.
yeah. So it's all about. It's very simple. I am a very minimalistic person, so for me, it's like people need this kind of getaway. They want to do. When they think, when they ideate, when they create, they need place, they need space. For them to and nature for them to open their minds up. Not like you're staying in a hotel where you are getting more formal than the and than the suppliers. Sometimes, if you go to a five-star hotel, you have to be more formal than them. But in the space where you can be more free, where you can sit and talk and you can ideate with the nature, it gives you a lot of because nature is the biggest innovator. Innovation happens from the nature. So when you sit there, you can get the feel, and the nature will make you think out of the box, get more ideas. So when I was ideating, I can't work in any place because I'm not getting the kick of it. I'm stressed out. I'm not getting idea. But people also need these kind of places to think and to create things. So that is the reason it has been. I'm a creative. Though I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a creative entrepreneur. My most of my work is creativity or creation is something which I am always into. So the creative entrepreneurs or innovators, they would definitely need a space which is cold, because then which keeps you which keeps your body temperature low so that you can think more. And then it will be you can know people go to the Himalayas to think and to meditate so that they get
Mhm.
more insights. So obviously they will get some insights on top of the mountain, like. And then it is nature, there is no much people living nearby, so it's kind of alienated, surrounded by forest, but it is very safe. No wildlife. It is, we don't have threat of wildlife. Small rabbits and hare and all these things are here, but not bigger elephants or anything here. So it is comfortable. You can walk around and safe environment. I mean, which is completely safe for one to think and ideate. So that is what Imark Valley is all about. We
Okay, okay.
we believe in three things. One is unlike the co-working spaces or co-living spaces, we have a little more difference here. See, our one is co-working, co-living, and co-creation. So we work nurse who have an idea, we work with them, we collaborate with them, and we help them to take them to the next level. Basically, there are many startups now coming. We giving co-studios, like, like a co-working space. The co-studios are coming up where they can sit together and create art forms or something, sort of, new innovations from bamboo, natural stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another person from Mumbai is now, she's going to join me very soon. And she's having an idea, which is she's making something out of a plant here. And they want to produce this plant over here. And from that, you want to make, some natural colors. I mean, dyes, and then they want to produce things here. So a lot of, sustainable, another person, she is based out of Cochin, and she and her partner, they are working on making, this the recycled cloth, they are converting to bricks.
Clothes into bricks.
Yes.
Okay.
So many ideas have been, so we are supporting these kind of entrepreneurs to come together, stay here, and they can use the studio there to, produce. And there are local people nearby, a lot of people nearby, where we are training these people to become good employees here, to work with them. So we are creating jobs also here. So job creation is
Oh,
another
wow.
important factor here as well.
Okay, so it's a all-in-one sort of thing. You can go there, relax, also do your work also, and like meet new people as well.
Absolutely, yes. And at the same time, nature is the biggest healer. So you can get growth and healing at the same time. Yeah.
Correct, correct.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
that's it for Imark Valley.
okay, sounds very interesting. So surely I will surely one day will surely come and meet you in person.
Please, you're
And
always welcome.
yeah, sure. Okay, so yeah, that was it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Really, I appreciate for having you here, for just accepting our invitation and being here. So yeah, thank you so much.
All the best, Sakshi, and looking forward for your new to see some of your new podcasts with some very good people, so that we can listen and learn from them as well. Have a lovely day.
Surely, sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.